Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, how have you been? Welcome people, today is the day, indeed. Today we will probably be able to finish Hellgate London. It's highly probable, I'm still not 100% sure because I just opened the game and I saw that we have some more new side quests to do. Remember, we are going for 100% completion of the game. But well, I don't think it will take us a lot of time. We have to beat the final boss. We still have to beat the final boss. And once we beat the final boss, we will proceed to the final analysis. Right? So then, if we can, we'll do the Tokyo maps, and once we are done with the Tokyo maps, and we will have done the final analysis by then, we will play London 2038, right? And do a comparison of all of the things that changed compared to this vanilla version, right? So also, sorry that I am late today, but it's a very special occasion because we'll probably do the final analysis today. So I wanted to ensure that I had enough time, right? So I couldn't do this in the afternoon as I usually do. So it's a late night stream for me. Let me see. You can listen to me, but can you listen to the game? Yes, you can listen to the game. So let's get to it. Hopefully, as I've said, today it's highly probable that we finish the game. Unless we access a new area in which we have more side quests. But so far, if you've been following the streams, sorry that I didn't stream on Thursday as well. But the thing is that I wanted to ensure that I had enough time for this. So it's 10 p.m. here, so I have plenty of time to finish the final analysis today. Unless we encounter a lot of side quests, I believe this is the final session, right? So without further ado, let's get on with it. We have the main quest, as you can see there, to the Hellgate. Stand by for Emira's word. We've already done that before in an epic quest in which, well, spoiler alert, stop the video right now and watch the previous stream just in case you're interested in the story. But an important character, Mormor, was indeed killed in a pretty epic sacrifice that added some quality to the grandeur category of the analysis that I usually do, how much the story and the ambience of the game and its soundtrack impact on the player. Up until this point, the game didn't have that strong component of having a perfect and complex plot. Pretty much it was straightforward, but with Mormor's sacrifice, it added a bit of epicness to it. So, though the rebellion against the crazy leader was also good, as well as the best character for me, or let's say the best arc of the story, let's say the best plot out of all of the small stories that the game had. For me, it was the crazy scientist and the TechSmith 314, pretty much. That was unmatched in terms of creating an original story for this game. Okay, so let me organize this. Advanced. No, we have large. All of them large, like this. Some more analyzers, and we're good to go. Increases damage by 3%. Strength. Yeah, I pretty much need these boots just to equip the rest of my gear because of that extra 9, those extra 9 points of strength. Okay, this was the only forbidden entry I had up until now, so I believe the final battle is through that portal. But well, looks like we have some more side quests. That blah 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 blah. I don't want to get banned. Sorry. That B is alive. Your readings from the last trip out, Eraser. Your readings contain a clear print of the genetic makeup of that damned Reaper that almost did me in. On a whim, I plugged the new correlated data into our monitoring net. Guess what? Blip blip blip, there he was, right there in St. Paul's approach. Sorry, Saint. Women had a record of the damn thing. It's been causing us nothing but nightmares for 20 years. Goes by the Eliminators. The Eliminator, 20 years, and there it is. Now it's got to die. After a quick trip to St. Paul's approach. Alright. Let's see. Just for the record. By the time we finish the game, we will have done Back for More. Don't you tire of manual labor? I suppose no. Duty Hunter. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Guild Hall. Okay, that's a good sign. That means we have to go to the same place, I guess. That's a good idea that they did with this game. That you always... So, St. Paul's Approach. I don't remember where that may be. I think I've never seen that. Ah, yeah. St. Paul's Approach. St. Paul's Hellgate. See? This is what I... See what I mean? You should always grab... If you plan on doing any side quests, you should definitely do them like this. Grab all of the side quests before venturing forth, just like in Baldur's Gate. So here you can see this is the finale, clearly. So first we'll complete... It's the last set of dungeons. That was pretty unexpected. I thought this would be the last set of dungeons. But no. Here we have 4 dungeons, one inside of the other. I know, but we have a station here. We have a station, so it'll be pretty easy. The finale is right there, pretty close to the last station of the game. So we finally have the complete map. This is crazy, people. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at this. This is the complete map of the game. Amazing. Then I did I measured how many hours I've spent so far, and it's a pretty exact number. And you'll be amazed, because for a single player game, this vanilla version is a single player game, though the game was originally an MMORPG. It's a pretty good number for 2007. Okay, so Guildhall and St. Paul's Approach, and then we have to go to the station. Alright, but we still haven't finished Act number 5, so this is still part of Act number 5 technically. So, this is it, exactly 9 minutes of intro. Also be sure to stay tuned, just in case you are interested, because after finishing the game, I have a surprise for all of you. You know that by the end of the year, I always showcase some collection. While we complete London 2038, we will also be showcasing something special. So, here we go, people. Probably the last set of dungeons and the end of the game. Hope you're all ready. So, here we go. More than 200 quests. We have completed more than 200 quests up until this point, so amazing. Amazing. Let's see what the final levels of the game have in store for us. I don't know why, but I think I'll get killed quite frequently here. Okay. We need to get a foothold there, then we will be able to proceed. Don't worry, this is absolutely normal, just in case you are new. If you are joining us right now, you can watch my previous VODs, and you should know by now that at the entrance of a dungeon, you will always be surrounded like that. So, you need to be extremely careful, unless you want to die. So we do this, and we do this, and we do this. And be careful, because the monsters here, the demons, are of a pretty high level. You must be thinking, this guy is extremely experienced with the game. He's an expert. I mean, how could he know all of that? Well, because I got killed 1,000 times. It's not that I'm an expert. It's just that I got killed. Sorry, so many times that I've learned my lesson. That at the entrance of the dungeon, and besides, this specific monster type is particularly dangerous. These frozen horrors. So I need to ensure I have Napalm Strike, and even so they can kill me like that, as you can see. I actually tried to do that so we don't have to, so I didn't go back, but well. What are you gonna do? That's the point. See? You have to do that. You have to retreat. Though I was pretty close. Look at this. Oh well. You get the point. Retreat. Don't do what I just did. See how many corpses? Incredible. Okay. Now that we have a foothold, we can take them out in a more normal fashion. Barely. So these are of a pretty high level. We are level 30. They are level 29, yeah. That's pretty close. In this game you should, in order to comfortably clear a dungeon in this game, at least on elite mode, you need to be at least 2-3 levels above the creature level. Or you can do this. Though I think they can somehow target you up here now. Or you can do this. The pathfinding, while it is pretty good because they follow you all the way to the entrance of the dungeon, it does have this flaw that you can, as you can see, exploit. And this, well, not like that. Try not to get trapped like that. And then you do this. But as you can see, they follow you all the way to the entrance of the dungeon, and that's a pretty amazing detection range. Something that I've been constantly praising about the game, but don't worry, we'll repeat all of that once we get to the final analysis. Especially these final levels are extremely tough. If I had to say, so far, Necropolis has been the worst, because it's a gauntlet and it's pretty well done. It has a pretty steep difficulty curve. In this one, at least I have, let's say, room to maneuver. Kind of like get on top of that subway. Or, I don't know, retreat, like you just saw. But even like that, you can see that they can kill you at any time. Ta-da-da-da-da, ta-da-da-da, we kill these. These are actually tanks. They soak an immense amount of damage. Oh. Should avoid that. Okay. Here we can see some MMORPG mechanics. I always love to see these. Alright, only two. From Shadow... What's that? Fire Elemental? Alright, we just need another one. They must have a pretty low percentage drop. That's it. That's the thing. I'm amazed at the insane amount of side quests this game has had. I said has had because we are about to end. We're about to finish it, so yeah, pretty much. I think we've seen everything the game had to offer. I think that's the other one. Yeah, that's the other one. Oh, careful! Pretty nice bait. See how many frozen horrors are in there. Pretty good. Napalm Strike. It's doing its job. Careful. Are we in range here? No, but this one, yes. We complete the side quest. We grab the health injector. And we keep killing. Aren't you? Adrenaline pills. Aren't you hyped, people? We are about to finish this game after 21 days. It's a pretty... I always get this amazing feeling of absolute joy when I'm about to analyze a game. It's a pretty amazing occasion. Oh, careful, we are muted. And there's a legendary monster there. Move. A legendary frozen horror. Energized, armored, and thunderstruck. So we need to be careful. Those orbs will hit pretty hard. Oops. Lord Mealmite. I remember I fought this guy at the beginning of the game. They are recycling the enemy names so hard, so many times. And this is pretty much the entrance of the dungeon. Let's increase our damage and see what we can do. Damn. And perfectly calculated. Only 18 hit points left. Do I have to analyze this thing? Kill the Eliminator. No, this is not our target. Though for some reason the corpse is special. It must be some kind of... It must be another side quest. I don't know. Oh well. This is dead. Can you feel the hype, people? We are about to analyze the game after 21 days. Well, if I finish, if I don't get killed by the final boss endlessly, if I don't get endlessly killed by the final boss, that is, of course. But yeah, if we survive. That's a lot of frozen horrors. I should be dealing area of effect damage because I'm using multi-beacon by now. So I should be actually at least dealing some damage to the other ones, though I'm marking them one by one. Also consider this is elite difficulty and a 100% completion. That's why you may see that we have some tough encounters. But as you can see, we could fend them off. We get that. 50. I've already spent 10 health injectors. That's not a good sign. That means we need more damage, people. Oh well, let's see. Once we level up, maybe we can come up with something. There we go. Pretty much Like this. 1, 2, 3, dead. Also consider that I have a full set of legendary gear. Well, almost legendary, but these are a two star pieces of gear, so they are not 1 star. What? Where did that one come from? Quickly. Oh, this is not good. These guys hit like a truck. Just in case you are wondering, I'm using not a perfect class, but I think a pretty good class because I cannot picture myself doing this with a melee class. What would have happened? Though the strength attribute is pretty good, but I don't know why. I usually don't picture myself doing some of the toughest missions without kind of like with melee classes. Right. Then the next mission would be at St. Paul's Approach. Kill the Eliminator. We can begin by turning this quest, I guess. I'm wondering what this Sidonite guy looks like. I haven't watched. I must be the only idiot not looking for, not searching on Google, kind of like the enemies I'm going to go up against before my stream, kind of like improvising. I mean, I don't enjoy the game if I'm not surprised by it and I get killed in a pretty surprising, in a pretty unexpected way. Alright, late harvest, yes. Looks like these were the 2 last side quests. Nothing crazy. It wasn't a side quest line at all. So as you could see, there weren't any other exclamation marks at all. So yeah, we are achieving a 100% completion unless once we arrive to the next station, we get a ton of new side quests. But that sounds highly improbable. Highly improbable. Damn, what happened to the napalm strike? It didn't work. Damn, they are dodging my bullets, or what? Don't worry, by the way, I've already gone through all of the details for the final analysis. We are pretty much ready for that. Is there something in here? Yes, a chest. As you can see, I'm exploring the game 100%. You can check out the previous VODs, just in case you're interested. For a to check every inch of the game. What the fuck? Where's the exit? I thought it was through here. Then it's this way. It goes on. Yeah, indeed it goes on. Indeed. So it's through here. That's a dead end. Yep, pretty much. So here we go. And St. Paul's approach. Well, this was a pretty short dungeon in comparison. It wasn't that brutal. Yeah, now I can see that I'll get killed as soon as I enter this place. What do we have here? Shard Schemer Beast. Well, I have pretty good. Oh, shock dynamos. These are extremely dangerous. If you've been watching the previous stream, you know that those are the very definition of dangerous. Here I have some environmental damage. Burn, come on, 31, awesome. I just hope I was in range. What? What the fuck happened? What happened to... Well, damn it. Did you see my health? I could have sworn it was full. I must have been phased. Must have been phased. Yeah, it's the only explanation. I must have been phased. When you are phased, you kind of like suffer kind of like triple damage, and pretty much as soon as you are touched like this by some enemies, you are dead. You take kind of like enhanced damage, but it's an immense amount. It's like 3 times something crazy. I remember reading. Yeah, that was in a matter of instants. Wow, I need to be careful. I need to be careful. If I die again, these guys may respawn, and we don't want that happening. Wow. I can level up. Yeah, I can level up. 6 points. And what do we have here? Yeah, pretty much the ability I'm always using is beacon. This multi-beacon, I thought it was better, but the 5-meter range that you see there, it isn't uh, as precise as I'd like it to be. So we'll go for either beacon or tactical stance, whichever grants me more percentage. This is a 5%, and this is a 7%, but it's just one enemy. So yeah, well, but I use this one a lot, even more than maybe even more than tactical stance, because sometimes I need to kill enemies while moving. Yeah, if I had the opportunity to reveal to re-roll my character, I'd certainly go for these two. And also Napalm Strike is pretty good, but I would go for these two. A combination of tactical stance plus beacon, ignoring these ones, because ignoring these 4, and I would drop everything here and here, and then something to kind of like min-max. Here, something like this, increasing critical chance. I would go for something like this, or this one instead of this one. Well, this one decreased. No, not this one, because this one, a sniper, increases decreases the missile, the something like the movement speed and the armor and those things. So yeah, something like that. Rate of fire and use of skills. Oh, yeah, but you can still move. Well, the penalty is less than this one. Well, whatever. Strength. I wonder if I can. If I increase those 9 points of strength, movement speed bonus 20. That's extremely important. I don't think those extra shield points will save me. Power points. I wonder what that may be. Power. Yeah, it's mana. Yeah, true. Movement speed bonus 18, so okay. Rate of use is cooldown, basically. Alright. health regeneration, 288 stun defense. I'll keep him with me, but now those extra points won't save you at all. So I'll go for accuracy and increase my critical damage. Because my gear is specifically designed to increase the critical chance, so it actually at least somehow makes a difference. I need to remember to first trigger Napalm Strike and then do that. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, well, definitely I was phased. It's the only way they killed me that fast. It was kind of like instant. Are you the Eliminator? No. Damn. There's a shock dynamo in there. If you've watched my previous streams, you know how dangerous those little devils are. What? Don't run away. Don't cower behind your summons. Though I must say the artificial intelligence was pretty good by doing that. It forces me to face the summons before going for the summoner itself. See, that's good artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence is actually programmed to backpedal, to retreat, and forcing you to fight the summons. Pretty well done. Dead. Those extra accuracy points are doing their job. Careful. While I'm not phased right now, this must be pretty dangerous. Just as an extra measure. These are not... This way. Place this way for your imminent death. There we go. I love how the husks kind of like stay back and force you to kill the summons. Oh, what's this? No, let's not fight here. Alright. Very well. Let's see. Clear. Where could the Eliminator be? I mean, we're close to the end of the dungeon. The Eliminator, where are you? Oh, we need to be careful here. We have no room for... We have nowhere to run here. We need to be careful. There's probably something huge in here, not to mention that Eliminator. Careful. And there it is. See. What a perfect trap. I must congratulate the developers for doing this. It came from behind, kind of like out of nowhere. It spawned kind of like exactly behind me. Out of nowhere. That's something new. Alright, we've completed the second side quest. Let's reach the next station. Be careful with those little devils because these guys deal an insane amount of damage. They can also shock you. Careful. Oh no. Here. There we go. 2 shock charges, just one of them, so they can reach something like 4 or 6 charges easily. That's insane. We need to be careful because these are the last dungeons of the game. I mean, speaking of that, okay. I cannot believe it's been more than 20 days at this point. Alright, we have a pack of skimmers. Okay. Let's lure them in. Go for a napalm strike. This way, this way, this way. And we strike. Yeah, by now you more or less need to have a tactical mind if you are playing at least on elite difficulty. Even though it's the vanilla version of the game, you still somehow need a tactical mind at this point. So yeah, it's always excellent when a game forces you to do that. It's better to advance slowly. Oh, we have a legendary here with some MMORPG mechanics. I might as well. Let's go for an napalm strike. So the other one summons. We have 2 husks, but one of them is a summoner, and the other one is actually an AoE attacker. Pretty good combination. And that's the end of the dungeon. We've made it to the final station. Alright, yeah, pretty much I think we'll be able to go to finish the game, beat the final dungeon and the final boss, and finish the final analysis today. Oh, look at this. There's no power. Sorry, I always do this joke. Now I can feel right at home. It's just because it's just like a third world country. Well, I can do that joke because I live in a third world country, so I can feel right at home. No, actually, I live in a pretty good place, relatively. Oh, everyone's here. Look at this. Sourcing. I mean, anyone could do that joke, but nowadays people are so politically correct that you always have to be careful. Cheap side. Oh no, people, no, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I think the game has Lucius. How are you doing? Damn.
Hello.
The game had one more. I should change the stream title. I thought this was the end. St. Paul's Hellgate. Orphan. Emra, everyone's here. Spud. It's the same name as a pretty amazing Game Boy game. Spud. Pretty
Hello.
expensive as well. Here we must have a bounty as well. Yes, wanted skull death. Little Britain. What? I don't remember that dungeon. Oh my gosh, the game goes on. Where? I mean, there's no more room on the map. Little Britain. Unless it's here and it goes on like infinitely. This is St. Paul's Hellgate. This has to be the end of the story quest at least. Let's go back to the previous station and turn in that final quest, shall we? So this would be St. Paul, so we go back to Liverpool. Well, as you can see, no more side quests in here.
What can I do for you? Stand tall.
And that's it. We finished all of these side quests here at Liverpool Street Station. So we just have St. Paul's Station. So this goes on. Well, anyways, it's part of the finale. I mean, I just need to ensure I at least get to the final analysis. Oops. Mind the line. No, the gap. Sorry.
I'll help you sort it all out.
Can I come too? No, Ward. No, you are a little kid. You should enjoy life. Okay. Oh, okay. So, Emera, let's see.
Bends and stone breaks.
Have faith, Eraser. Everything we've done has led to this. Every turn has worked to direct us here now. Fox, the Oracle, the infection at Temple Station, Maxim's premature assault, Jessica, the tests, the sigil, truth. All of it was for this.
No.
Pretty good summary of what has transpired up until this point, up until now. Now we come to it. We will die, or Sidonai will die. This city will be ours, or it will be consumed by the Hellgate. Now we shall see. Alright, we just have the main quest, and this guy. Just one more side quest, could it be? Well, another interesting character, though this guy has the crazy wannabe gangster haircut that we see so often nowadays, sadly. But please, people, don't get that haircut, please. It's horrible. When I see those haircuts, I said this at the beginning of the game, those wannabe gangster haircuts, they're please, just know that they are disgusting. People may think that they look good with those wannabe gangster haircuts, that they're cool and all, and no, they look like clowns. No. This is a honest thought. Most people won't tell you their honest thoughts, but I do. Don't do this. Don't do this. A lot of employers will look at you and they will say, this guy, we cannot trust this guy. It's what happens. Trust me. I know it's tough for a lot of people, but it's what happens. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please read a lot of books instead. And how the we all know that word. How the F did you beastly? Well, that one is difficult to. Well, I think it's the same word, but yeah, it's the same word. Think I am. All my same word. Same word. I think it's the same word everywhere. The F word, people. Planner chip side. Ball. Ball. Yeah, we see it's the same word. F. If you get off. That's a lot of. That's a lot of those. Zami. I see it. But what's this? They all have the same wannabe gangster haircut. Alright, so we have two. I know one is the I have to turn in the quest, the bounty here. Okay, so that one's for the bounty, and the other one, so they're both Little Britain and Cheapside. Okay, let's go to Britain first. Cheapside. Oh, it's like an Acropolis. A bit darker. Okay, so we have two more side quests. Looks like this game will give us side quests 2 minutes before finishing it, but I think we can do everything today. By the way, just in case you are interested, yes, while in third world countries we have a lot of power outages, generally in capital cities like the one I live in, it's not that bad. I mean, it's been 3 years since the last power outage, but before, uh, something like 2019, it could be 4 years. Something like 2019, it was every single summer, and especially the day before on Christmas, right? Uh, December 25th, also 24th. Here we celebrate the 24th even a bit more than that 25th. I mean, the night of the 24th, kind of like the eve, Christmas Eve, is kind of like a bit more important because we like dinner more than lunch, I guess, here in BA City. So yeah, the night of the 24th, Christmas Eve, is actually there's actually more food, that's for sure, and a lot more of the restaurants have reservations there. You have to book your turn kind of like a month before. Ah, there's Little Britain. Little Britain. What a beautiful what a beautiful accent. The British accent is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely beautiful when you hear a British talking. It's absolutely amazing. I'm a foreign English teacher, let's say, as a second language is the actual technical denomination, and I've listened to them, and it's it's absolutely amazing. That especially stressed accent sounds. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been learning English since I was 7, and it was British English, and I don't know. It sounds beautiful, simply beautiful, because it's more stressed than 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 most accents, and the fact that you also that it actually uses a different part of the throat. It actually uses a totally different part of the throat when compared to both American and Australian English. Uh, yes, in case you didn't know, British English uses a totally different part of the throat and the mouth, for that matter, because it's actually the mouth, the front part. While if you've been paying attention to your daily use of both American and Australian English, you'll see that. Well, also the ones who learn English, kind of like, but we live in an American territory. I mean, not from the US. I mean, the whole continent, South and North America. Uh, Kill Slaughter Beast. We actually open the mouth much more than most European accents in general. Of course, there are exceptions, but in English, it's extremely clear. Kind of like British English uses just the frontal part of the mouth, and it's extremely closed, like this. I want to believe what I do is much more closer to that. While American English uses the lower part of the throat, which makes it forces you to open your mouth a lot more, but much more. That's why it's actually much more difficult to have a to learn British accent first. Oh well, I don't know why I ended up boring you with these people. I am the worst. I am the worst. well, just in case you're interested, if you consider that interesting, also know that we use different parts of the brain to produce the different languages. So yeah, when you are learning a new language, be proud of yourself. Extremely proud because you're using a different part of the brain. There it is. Oh well. I'm extremely boring, people ignore me. I am the worst. I talk to you about reverse engineering, online MMORPG games, uh, MOBAs, crazy things. I tell you that a lot of games are playable on offline when they are online games, and 99% of the people won't even understand what I'm saying. They will probably think that I'm lying. Yes. Well, at least you have to admit that my streams are unique. I mean, you have to admit that, people. 100%. You must admit that at least the topics I talk about, they are extremely unique because some of them are pretty crazy. Speaking of which, by the end of the year, as I've said, I have a surprise for all of you. Something pretty special, quite special. All right, second side quest. I am. All right. Okay. Ah, yeah. It was just. So there were two more side quest lines, but they were terribly short. I think there's an invisible wall, and I'm actually not dealing damage. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but let's take advantage of it. Where's my napalm strike? Where's my napalm strike? All right. Shit happens. Shit happens. That mythical phrase from George Bush. Shit happens, people. Where's my napalm strike? Shit does happen. Indeed. It does happen. Um, hello again. Maybe you'll work this time? This time we'll try this way. There we go. Thank you. But what happened to my napalm strike? Yeah, sometimes that and they shock you. 8 charges. So they shock you on contact. Is it me or they have a ranged attack? Come on. Why am I unable to use beacon? Are the animations working? Alright, that one is working. What the fuck is that? A Ravager Master. I am surprised by the fact that we're basically at the end of the game and the main enemies are zombies. Skull Death. Please this way, my boy. Hyperflexive Empyrean Plague. Alright, so it deals poison damage. It's faster than most frozen horrors. And Empyrean, sorry, I don't know what that means. Sorry. Ask an expert. Ask your local Hellgate London expert, because I don't have a clue what that may mean. Okay, this is pretty much a randomized dungeon. There isn't a point in exploring this at this point. We are already level 31. Ah, they leap at you. I love it. They go back and they leap at you. That feels extremely PvP. What the? It stunned me. Okay. Yeah, but we've finished both quests. Alright. For the sake of 100% completion, let's explore a bit of a place, but pretty much you have the idea. This is a recycled environment. Pretty much there's not much to see here. Though these are different enemy types. I think we've faced them, but not with shock damage. Yeah, pretty much there's not much to see. It's as I was saying, it's ironic that I've always praised this animation that you can kill. Then when you deal damage to the zombie, the legs still chase after you and try to kill you. Well, let's explore the place a bit because we're going for 100% completion. Though this is a randomized dungeon, a randomized extra dungeon. There's no purpose in exploring this. 9, 10. Alright, so it's 10 charges. 10 shock charges. That's insane. Okay, pretty much that's it. There are some enemies in there. Yeah, pretty much the same. We have some... Alright, we have a legendary zombie there. At this point, I'm just doing this for 100% completion. I'm already level 30... 31. There's not much more to see here. But since we have to go back, I might as well kill some of them. It's ironic that we started this game by... they spawn more. That the most basic enemy in this game, right? The first enemy you encounter is... They are the zombies. And... We've come full circle, I guess, because we're fighting zombies again. Right at the end of the game. Alright, there's a rare armor in there. Let's keep looting up until the end, people. I mean... My Napalm Strike ability I didn't trigger it. I'm going to trigger it now. This way, please, all of you. Here. There we go. One epic zombie dead. I think this area must be just to get the achievement, now that I think of it. Because yes, this game does have achievements, as you can see, and one of them is kill 10,000 zombies, just like kill 20,000 beasts. I'm not doing this, just in case you're wondering. It's just a 100% completion of the side quests. But well, we've explored pretty much everything. Here, this is a randomized dungeon. We've done this 1,000 times. The same dungeon with different spawns. So yeah, pretty much this is it. Careful with those things. Dead, and now we can deal with the rest. We'll deal with the rest. This way. Now this way. Let's mark that one. Alright. Just in case you're wondering, yes, the Napalm Strike deals damage to these guys, though they are flying creatures. It doesn't apply here. Supposedly the strike comes from above, so yeah. There we go. Well, there's a legendary chest here. Well, Some interesting thing there. Well, not much else to see here. We've finished both side quests. It's been exactly an hour. Let's continue. Let's hope we can finish the game today, because remember that my analysis take 2 hours and a half, something like that. So we still have plenty to do today. Okay. Okay. What? Another side quest? And alright, the bounty. Wanted Flay. Paternoster Row. What?
Holy shit, my job is so f***ing ridiculous. I'll be seriously f***ing anticipating your next visit to my booth.
I just hope I don't get banned because of that degenerate. At least over at YouTube. I don't know about Twitch, but Twitch surely it won't be a problem, but YouTube could be. Alright, let's see. Sell, 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 and sell. What's this? Rocket pistol, way too slow. What the? Fire damage. Increases fire damage by 11%. 5% chance to release charged bolts when it hits an enemy. Wow, if only this weapon had... Well, it has a pretty good enchantment, but it doesn't have... it doesn't have enough mods. The one I have has 5, which is pretty low for this level. I mean, I've seen 7 slots. Still nothing to increase percentage chance, critical chance against demons. I've been pretty unlucky with that. Let's buy more health injectors. I am pretty sure we'll need them, and the power packs we are good to go. Well, but just in case, let's buy some of those advanced power packs. Let's buy those advanced power packs. Well, you can see it's the end of the game. It's the end of the game when they release this huge poster about Mythos. They also recognize their guilds, as I've been constantly saying throughout my streams. You can get Mythos as an offline single player game. They released it some months ago. It's a bit broken, that version. Bad port, good game. Typical story. Just like Batman Arkham Knight, but worse. More side quests. Look at this. Yeah. F word. I hope I don't get banned. Blah 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 blah. Inventory wanted. All right, we have another bounty. 0 out of 1. A man's magnificometer taken from Night Stalker in Churchyard. Where could Paternoster Road? That's certainly something new. Churchyard. All right, there's one more. Damn, this game, and probably there's one more here, which is that one. Damn, this game has whoever designed this map. My congratulations, because making all of those. So how do I access that? Churchyard. Where's Churchyard? That's the Hellgate. That's pretty much the end of the story quest. This is Cheapside. And where's Churchyard? Hello? Where's the portal? Okay. Should be here. I cannot access it. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely dark. Pretty difficult to distinguish. Pretty difficult to spot. Epic Necropolis. Hardly overloaded. Well, this is not a good start. These are extremely dangerous alongside the dynamos. Though it looks like it doesn't. Yeah, it does spawn larvas. The maggots. Oh! That's what I needed. Damn, that thing is hard to kill. Careful, these things usually spawn more monsters to kill you right when they die, like that. Or like this. But if they're not, they're usually, I call them zerglings. Because they explode on contact. I know it doesn't look like it, but we are actually surrounded. This is a necropolis. St. Paul's Station, Paternoster Row. Okay, I was extremely lucky. The exit to the next dungeon was randomly generated right besides the entrance. I was extremely lucky. I better not close my game because these are random. I'm sure of it. And I got extremely lucky. I mean, look at that. Look at the map. St. Paul's Station and Paternoster Row. Wait your turn. Yeah. So, yeah. I better just complete the missions and that's it. This is Churchyard. So, an immense magnificometer taken from Night Stalker. Okay, so we need that to drop from a Night Stalker and that's it. Alright, I heard a zombie. Or could you be? Damn, I think the chances of getting this are like 0%. Well, it can be 0%, but it must be something like 1 or 2% of getting this shape. The pathfinding of those pestilent spirits, incredibly amazing, because they kind of like leap at you, but in a pretty unique way, in a quite unique way that I know it must be extremely difficult to program, kind of like that jump they do, like that. The pathfinding must have been extremely hard to create. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. And no, they actually deal a lot of damage. They are extremely dangerous. See, that one, for example, the pathfinding of that one was amazing. You have to ensure you always kill those. As fast as you can. Okay. Stop spawning. Night Stalker, maybe I'm beginning to think it's not a random spawn, a pack of monsters, but it's actually one of them. Alright, we'll have to deal with these quests before we proceed to the finale. Let's see. Well, I think we'll be able to do this today. Unless we are given 1,000 bounties, which I don't think so. These ones are not dying. That's not a good sign. They're bagged. So let's try an napalm strike. Alright. Everything in here is dead. What? Careful, we're faced. That's dangerous. So, you get blindly attacked in this one. Be careful, because if you get faced and you get attacked by a lot of those guys, you are as good as dead. Careful, they're actually dealing damage to me. This game has pretty good pathfinding. The enemies have a pretty amazing pathfinding. Except when you climb, I don't know, a bus or a truck. Night Stalker, there we go. Now they are just common spawns. Just need to find one that drops those. It's only one of them, so they must be pretty rare. I wasn't that lucky as to get it on the first drop, but we'll see. So these ones. Okay. We can find more of those. And one of them will eventually drop it. Okay, I see something. I see a rare enemy in there. Rare Pestilent Spirit. Better to kill that from afar. Powered. Not anymore. See? See? See what happens? You need to focus your fire on each one of them. Whichever begins charging first. And kill them in a sequence. That way you can disrupt their... Well, you can't actually disrupt their charging, but careful, we're faced. Kill them quickly. But you can not disrupt them, but you can kill them before they attack you. Alright, we have a random portal in there. And any Night Stalker here? No. You have to be kidding me. The game crashed? Or what? No, it didn't crash. It must have been a Windows notification. That's weird because I usually disable them. Must have forgotten. Yeah, and here I was thinking the game was about to crash. What did I just grab? What did I just grab? A personal relocation device. Doesn't matter. No. Yes. Alright, and here I thought the game had crashed. I said, well, that's just my luck. Now that I have kind of like the entrance and the exit of the dungeon, one besides the other one, right in front of the other one, I said, no, I cannot be so unlucky. Alright. Corners are your friends in this game, or at least in this type of dungeon. And if you are a marksman. Alright. Good. This way, please. Who threw that fireball? Pestilent spirit. Careful, there are pestilent spirits up ahead. Let's see. Night Stalker, come on. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. It didn't drop. Didn't drop it. Let's check it. There's one more there. Alright. Jackpot. This is his own. At least, I don't know if it's his own, but at least we have some Night Stalkers to try our chances, let's say. To try our luck. Well, that napalm strike was extremely slow. It wasn't useful at all. Not so fast. Come on, spawn whatever you want. Won't help you. Blah, 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 blah. Advanced health injector, advanced health injector. What else do we have here? Palladium. Where are the Night Stalkers? Those are the ones we are looking for. Yeah, I cannot imagine doing this specific type of dungeon with a melee character, because with this one I can somehow pinpoint where they'll attack me from. Where are they gonna attack from? Somehow, and kill them from afar. Yeah, that's why generally the rule of thumb is that in MMORPG games, or well, in this case MMOFPS RPG game, yeah, you want a ranged class. Where's that Night Stalker? I saw one more here. I saw one more. I'm not crazy. I saw one more or less here. Going this way. Escaping. See, I wasn't crazy. Come on, drop it. No, you didn't drop it. Damn. We'll have to continue killing them. The drop chance must be extremely slow, something like 5%. Or I don't know, 10%, or it must be specific spawn. It may be a specific spawn. That you need to reach the... Well, I got lucky that the entrance and the exit were pretty close, but the spawns anyway were... I mean, I had to explore the whole dungeon anyways. What's that? What's that? A rare necropolis. Alright, nothing we cannot handle. We should just keep our range and kill that thing from afar. First we'll kill these guys. Careful, there's a foul monstrosity there. Those things are tanks, though they deal good damage. Alright, and now we can target that thing from afar. Oh, careful, there's 3 necropolises, actually. There's a Night Stalker. And he didn't drop it. Careful, careful. We can get killed pretty easily here. There's 3 necropolises. Oh no, he's a dead end. Here. Come on. I know you can pinpoint my location. Your detection range is pretty good. Come on. Where did those chompers come from? I mean, I'm pretty sure I killed every single one of them. They spawned behind me. They must have spawned behind me. We need to be careful. That's 2 rare necropolises and 1 epic or legendary or whatever that may be. I need to be careful. What? Let's take some distance. Careful, because they will also spawn even more enemies. Good. Incinerated. And this one shocked. Let's increase our damage. And let's take some distance. This one didn't spawn. Could it be that they only spawn when they die close to you? So yeah. Okay. Got it in our side. Shimmering shield. Careful, those death maggots will see how important shield penetration is. I'm able to kill that thing without even touching its shield. Dead. Good. Now to kill the spawns. And see, this is how you should always play this game, with a lot of patience and having a strategic mind at this point. How am I not in range? And always keeping your range, at least if you're a marksman. At least if you're playing as a marksman. I know I have 1 behind me, but only 1 is not enough to kill me. I don't have enough damage. Yeah, I cannot picture myself doing this with a melee class. Sorry, I may actually try a melee class for London 2038, but I cannot picture it. Like, ranged damage has so many advantages generally in all MMORPG games. There we go, there's one. Please drop it, just drop it. You are my friend, please. Damn. How about you? Oops, careful. Phased, 3 charges. When you are phased, retreat immediately, regardless of what you may think. Immediately, retreat. Okay. Where's the corpse? Cannot see the corpse. Cannot see that corpse. But it certainly didn't drop it. Damn. Well, I've explored the whole dungeon. What's the meaning of this? What the f... come on, this game is always... This is like finding... This is like finding a grain of salt in the middle of a beach. Please, you have to be the one. Yes, you were the one. I think it simply forces you to kill all monster. I'm beginning to think it forces you to kill all monsters until you find the correct one. I know, well, there was one more. There were so few of these guys. It was a pretty weird. Pater nose to row. This one? Here we go. Alright. 25 minutes. See, it's the same recycled structure here. So, yeah. Pretty much. From Flay. Who could Flay be? Guess we'll find out. Oh, we have a Spectrals in here. Whoa. Those will be a problem. They're pretty resistant. No. I was just unlucky with that one. My critical chance didn't, for some reason, it didn't trigger. I just was unlucky, but yes, I have spectral damage covered. Yeah. Oh boy. A primal seed, a primal nexus seed, or whatever. I love how they decided to recycle it's such a typical tactic of the early 2000s. Recycling a monster's animation, the model, but changing the colors or the names. We actually get that from beat 'em up, arcade cabinets from the 90s and the 80s. Kind of like in Streets of Rage, Double Dragon, Magnificent Titan. Its damage certainly is magnificent. What? No, no, no. Oof. That was close. So, when one of these things die... Oh no, there was another one. Need to be careful. That thing hits like a truck. And it burns you. No, 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 no. Gosh. I need to wait until my shield recharges. God damn it. Those things chase you. I need to be extremely careful. Titans. There we go. No, magnificent, not malignant Titan. Right, they burn you as they attack you. Wow. Only 1 point on my shield. Damn. I need to be careful. I should actually go for Napalm Strike. Damn. You have to be kidding me. This way, please. Burn up. I'm running out of mana injectors, of power injectors. But I have the advanced ones, remember. I need to be careful. If there's one more of those malignant titans, I need to be ready. Because only my fully charged shield can actually deal with them. Napalm Strike. There we go. I didn't hear the sounds. Oh well. Damn, for some reason these spectrals, I cannot penetrate their shields. I have to actually deplete them before I deal damage to their health bar. I just hope we can finish today. I want to believe we'll be able to do so. Oh well. I'm amazed at how this game always has some more side quests for you. I wonder if in the end we'll be able to access the Tokyo maps on this version. Play, there you are. Damn, muted, no. Shit. They muted me before I could turn invisible, and so they chased me and I couldn't properly position myself to use the napalm strike. I got disrupted. What are you gonna do? Celestial will take quick, alright? I assume it deals electric damage. Let's get out of here, that's dealing a lot of damage. Blah 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 blah. What else do we have here? Destroy this. One more accuracy point. Here, here. Quickly. I just hope I don't get killed by the final boss 1,000 times, which will probably happen. Alright. Zammy.
What the Okay, keep in touch.
That's pretty much it. And... well, first let's sell...
Hello.
I always end up here. I always end up there. No. Here. Stamp.
You have there, good hunter.
Let's see this one.
For sale that fits you even better.
Level 33, so there are weapons that go beyond level 30. Well, yeah, but not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Let's identify that so we get a bit extra cash. So advanced and large. Yeah, right. We have here large. Okay, so we sell these. I don't like having kind of like different types of injectors though. Yeah, now it's large, and these ones are advanced. Yeah, you can tell by it's difficult to tell that when they are completely failed, they are advanced, which are kind of like the top level. Yeah. Oh, whoa, oh, oh. You better pray that I don't have a slot like that one, because that's the only blind spot of my attacks. Ah, I don't have it. I don't have the shape of the mod. I don't have it. It's fuel, and I have 3 straight batteries, 1 relic, and 1 cag. Ah, so close. So close. No. Well, it will be useful in the future, I bet. Damn. This is precisely the one stat I haven't covered. Increased critical chance against demons.
I need money for booze and pros. Okay.
More side quests.
Now I have to f***ing work again. What constant bullshit.
Likely prospect. Where are you going to send me? Little Britain again. Nightshade's killed. Oh my god, this is... but we don't have any more bounties here. No more bounties. Okay. We're going back, people. We're going back. I mean, I need to take advantage of... Hi there. How's it going? You were waiting for me? Hey, I realized they have an eye. Alright, as I was saying before that guy greeted me at the the entrance of the dungeon. Okay, we need to... these are pretty much the last missions. I hope so. In Little Britain. I know it wasn't here. Where's Little Britain? What am I doing? It's not here. It's not in here. What am I doing? What's the other one? Chipside. Okay. Ah, how clever. It forces you to go back and clear the previous dungeon, which you had to clear some minutes ago. Ah, well, but at least it's explored. If we meet any enemies, it'll be because they've respawned. Though it's not been that much time. I was pretty fast. Nightshades killed in Little Britain. We can do that. I hope this isn't Broker's 9 Side Quests of Doom Remake Edition. I hope this isn't a remake of that quest line, that quest line got me so pissed. Alright, it's actually Little Britain. We won't find them here. So let's ignore. Let's go straight for Little Britain. It even forces you to... Ah, no. I didn't read the map properly. If you pay attention... Yeah. So it forces you to go through this dungeon again. Hopefully I killed everything. Hopefully I thoroughly killed every single living creature in here. Or most of them. I think so. Out of range. Let's get out of here. They have pretty good detection range. Through here, and through here. We've got a rare zombie there. We're not killing that. Little Britain. Okay, let's see. Ah, back here. Nightshade. Ah. Oh. Now I feel stupid. At least I'm able to grab the loot that I left behind last time. Okay. The very definition of tedious this mission is. Damn, that sounded like Yoda. Right there. The very definition of tedious this mission is. Well, don't know if my Yoda mimic sounded good, but no. Yeah. Don't do this at home. Remember, I don't encourage people to do a 100% completion of this game because of the nature of the missions it has. I'm just doing this because I'm a masochist at these things. I just do this kind of like as a sign of respect to the developers and people who actually worked on the game, and also to have a fair review but at the end of the day. But yeah, if I had to recommend a newcomer about the side quests, if I had the choice, I would say no. Don't do a 100% completion of this game because it's absolutely crazy. Not because of the backtracking, because when backtracking is properly implemented, something like Metroid Prime, Super Metroid, it's actually amazing. But in this game, unless you're really used to the structure side quests had back in the early 2000s, just like Diablo 1, well, that one is even older. Something like World of Warcraft, just so we have let's say a popular example. Just to use a popular example, unless you're really used to that structure of go kill 15 nightshades like this one, it can be a bit heavy, let's say, a bit tedious, a bit overwhelming. Though, if you decide to play the game on Elite mode, you'll probably need the extra levels. Coming to think of it. So, yeah. Let's hope this is the final side quest. We've done over 200 side quests. Consider that, people. Over 200 side quests in 20 days. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. 200 plus 200 side quests in 20 days. It is so epic. We'll finally reach the end. See why you need shield penetration? I've always commented this. Always get shield penetration in this game, otherwise you'll have a hard time dealing with especially spectrals. And let me destroy this, blah 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 blah, blah. Like that. Yeah, I pretty much consider that I have all legendary gear for the most part, except for the sash, the leggings, the trousers, and the gloves. But well, and that gear you can only get it by doing these side quests. So yeah, I guess it's somehow built around the idea that you need to farm in order to complete elite mode. Yeah, at this point. Don't worry, we'll go over all of those details during the final analysis once we finish the game. I hopefully soon enough, in a matter of minutes after 20 days, but yeah, pretty much I would say if you choose to complete the game on elite difficulty, it's built around the idea that if you don't farm, if you don't grind, you'll have a hard time. Just like Borderlands. Though this one was the original. We have 12. We just need 3 more. And we can go back. Hopefully this is... I want to believe this is the final side quest. I mean, there aren't any more dungeons. We've explored every single inch of the terrain of the whole game on elite mode. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can finally finish the story. I want to face this Sidonai, the final boss, and analyze that. After a game this long, the final boss must be pretty unique. Please don't give me another side quest. Please. Yeah, this guy is terrible. This guy is terrible. So we don't need this. Sell. Blah 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 blah. They are advanced. Remember that the spawns of the consumables are also random. Critical chance against demons. Anyways, I think I didn't have any curved slots. Advanced health injectors. Advanced power pack. There we go. And these ones are large. Right, but I already have 4. Advanced. Let's see. Spood. Please, don't give me any more side quests. How about if instead Paternoster? Damn god, I mean this is... Wow. Looks like we are not done yet. Paternoster row. 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm beginning to. Fortunately, I need to take advantage of the fact that this one spawned so close to the entrance. But yeah, this one has to be the end, I guess. Speak with Spoon. What was it? Explore it. What the? Explore it. It must have been explore it. It was just explore it. Must have been. I mean, I didn't do anything, but I already had it explored. I already had that map explored. Come on, I want to see the ending and do the final analysis today. I chose this beautiful night specifically for this. It was just exploring it, right? This land is explore Paternoster row, yeah. One more. See, I'm an expert at exploring. Splash damage, spectral. No, once again fuel. Once again fuel. It's not the stat I'm looking for. Once again fuel. It's my only blind spot. The only blind spot of all of my stats is the fact that I don't have a critical chance multiplayer against demons, and I just need it, but with a different shape. So I think there's no point in grabbing this one because I already have it here. 31, 35. Well, it's a bit better. All right, let's go.
Keep in touch.
Where are you going to send me? If there are no more dungeons.
Slapped across your fucking face so goddamn tired you blacked the fuck out. Yeah. Okay.
This
Keep in touch.
cheap side. 0 out of 2 gold items. What is this guy doing here? I'll set a new record. I'll set a new record. Shiny. I think I already have one. What's the mission? Money tree. 0 out of 2 gold F. What? What the? What the? What a? What's that? 0 out of 2 gold F. FUCK. What? Could it be SHIT? No. I mean, the gimmick of that guy is that he speaks with insults, but uh, I don't know what he's asking of me. What do I need to loot? At least we know it's cheap side. Money tree. Well, at least when I find the first one, I'll realize. What does he want? I cannot even understand this. This degenerate. Ah! Native speakers. Native English speakers. Can you deduce what word is that? Because I cannot. I must admit it. FUCKIN. IEN. Sorry. They're kind of like chests. Or is it the other one? Is it SHIT? If you can deduce that, if you're watching this as a YouTube bot, please tell me in the comments below. I would highly appreciate it, though I will Google this. It's either the F word that we'll know or the S word. I mean, it's just 4 letters. And the guy speaks with insults. Any other insult with 4 letters that could somehow be a prefix to that, to IEN. Now, fortunately, I've already killed most creatures in here. But well, at least I know what he wants me to do. I wasn't expecting that this final quest line. This game always surprises me with an even longer quest line. Always. It somehow always features. I remember this guy. I didn't kill it back then. Well, burn, 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 baby, burn. Yes. Oh, a rare zombie. Asperus healthy. Careful, it's one of those that restores its full health after some seconds. Barbed. What the? Close range weapon. Damn, why aren't you rare? I actually would love to go for. I would love to have fire, elemental fire damage instead of lightning. Alright, at least I haven't been here. Pretty much the only part of the dungeon I haven't explored. And I better be careful with that because there's two necropolises chasing me. This way. Muted. See, I cannot use my health injector. Careful with that. Alright, here come the spawns. Careful, they explode. Ensure you kill the death maggots. But at least you can see that by the end of the game I've already dominated the gameplay rotation and everything. I would have gone for different talents, but yeah. This game has pretty much the same flaw as Torchlight, in which you cannot respec in the offline version. I mean, Torchlight doesn't have an online version, but it's the same situation. But in Torchlight, at least you can access the console and create the item. Here it's the same. You grab an item and you can respec. If I could, I don't know if I'll actually get to that. Right, yeah. We need to find that second chest. Where could you be? This is Little Britain. But no, it needs to be Cheapside. I love how it first sends you to kind of like the most extreme part of the dungeon. So you can have so you feel the hope that the side quest line is gonna end prematurely, but then it tells you to go back and backtrack again here. Maybe here. And yes, no. This is the one so this is the first one I found. Couldn't interact with it, so it's the first one. Where could the other one be? I've already killed everything, and when I say everything, it has to be here. I mean, it's the other part of the dungeon that looks the same. Indeed. Oof. I know, by now most of you must be dizzy after going through all of these corridors. After exploring all of these corridors for the 10th time. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I need money for booze and prostitutes. Okay, keep in touch.
Damn. This game certainly isn't politically correct. I love that about it, but well. In some of these days. 6 months. Pretty good. But no.
Come back anytime now.
Please,
I need
don't give me any more
booze
side
and
quests.
prostitutes. I'll be seriously fucking anticipating your next visit to my bullshit.
The worst part of is that the NPC trolls you, telling you, I'm expecting that I'm waiting for the next time you are going to come by and do my bullshit side quests or something like that. I'm not actually paying attention.
I need money for booze and prostitutes.
See, I told you that this guy is a wannabe gangster. With that wannabe gangster haircut, with that shitty wannabe gangster haircut, this guy, I told you it was a clown, and it. See how precise I was. I have a perfect eye for those things. I have kind of like a third eye for those things, and I can see it. It was the clown NPC that you find in all of the games that ends up trolling you, just like Broker. This degenerated macaque. It's precisely that.
Keep in touch.
Again to churchyard, and here I thought we would finish the game today. And here I thought we would be able to finish the game today. Find Lord Ratheret, or however that his shitty name may be pronounced. Hi there! Again. Fortunately, I cleared all of these dungeons without any kind of issue, and I have perfect gear. Otherwise, I cannot imagine. Cannot imagine. There it is. I cannot imagine a noob, a newcomer, without perfect gear doing this. Alright, this way, please. This way. You. First you die. Alright. Then we take care of this of the macaque. The other macaque. No, don't kill me, please. Wait, I have to do this. Fine. There we go. I used it. The quest updated. Now die. I actually looted a legendary. Oh, wow! Finally, something useful. I know, but wait. Look at my armor. Well, it has face defense, but my armor actually is much more than that. Because actually. Sorry, my bad, my chair. It's actually over 100 armor instead of shields. Armor is more important than shields, as far as I can tell, because
Hello, good sir. Fine gent like you.
until you are killed, armor will play its role, but shields they get depleted. That's the difference.
Holy shit, my job is so fucking. I'll be seriously fucking anticipating your next visit to my
Damn
bullshit.
it.
Thank you.
Damn it, this is Broker's 9 side quests of Doom all over again. But,
I need
well, at
money
least
for
this
booze
one
and
sends me to dungeons
prostitutes.
that I've already cleared. Little
I'll be
Britain.
seriously fucking anticipating your next visit to my bullshit. Thank you.
I wonder if this is a daily quest. I'm about to Google this. If this is I don't think it's a daily quest, because in order to have daily quests in a game, you actually need a server that, and the game actually needs to make the calls to the server so it can tell the time. So I don't think it's this one. Though some offline games do have that, but yeah, you can alter the internal clock. Think about something like Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know what case this one may be. Which case? And here I thought, you dead? Yeah, you dead. Hey, I've never seen a zombie this close. Nice teeth textures. The teeth are pretty well done. And the textures pretty much look like Mass Effect. Yeah. Era. Let's say late 2000s. Pretty good. Pretty detailed though. It was Little Britain, right? What am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, they're beginning to respawn. Oh, they can detect me. We have to kill them. No, I don't think they are beginning. Well, they will eventually respawn, but not yet. We should hurry. I have to Google this. This could be a daily quest as far as I can tell. And I'm not doing my analysis just like an idiot. uh, Hi there. You did respawn. Kill Master Blader. Or Master Blaster, sorry. Blade Master, Master Blaster. No, Master Blaster. Blade Master sounds, I don't know, much more common for RPG games. Imagine doing doing this side quest line under-leveled and not properly geared. I mean, I cannot imagine doing this whole game, finishing this whole game under-leveled at any moment. The worst part of this is that since I've already explored these two on my own, killing random stuff, I actually cannot tell where I've been and where I haven't been. Well, there. Could be there, but it could be anywhere at this point. So it anyways forces you to kill everything. At least my reaction times are good. So it should be here. Rare zombie? No, it's not here. At least I cannot see it. Die. Plagued. So it poisons you. Out of my way. No, it's not. It's not here, Master Blaster. You're not here. Unidentified rare relic. Please, critical chance against demons. Toxic damage. And luck. Oof. So I was pretty much forced to kill everything in order to do all of the side quests, and I'm not even sure if we will. I just hope this isn't a side quest. It shouldn't be, because unless some specific exceptions, like I said, something like Pokemon, and definitely not this game, because this game was online and it did use a database to make the calls to the server and get daily quests. I definitely don't think it's this one. Well, I don't think these are daily quests. I mean, if Broker's 9 side quests of Doom weren't, these ones shouldn't be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at least you won't be able to say that I haven't explored 100% of the terrain. Wow. Nothing. Alright, I hear something, that's a good sign. In here? Or is it ambience? I've already been here. Already killed everything. Is this Little Britain? I think it spawned just for me. It definitely spawned for me, damn. Muted. Faced. Oh, it can face you. Where are ya? It'll come to me. Indeed. Pyretic, swarming, quick. Not as quick as I am. As my trigger is. Alright. You degenerated macaque. Everyone's dead. I've killed everything inside of each one of the dungeons. Just stop giving me side quests. Let me rest at night knowing that I achieved a 100% completion once and for all after 20 days. No. No more room. Advanced power packs. Alright. What now?
Ah, f***, now I have to f***ing work again. What I'll be seriously
God damn
your
it!
next visit to my bullshit.
Where are you going to send me?
Ah, f***,
I've
now I have to
killed
f***ing work again.
every
Constant
single creature. Everything. Eep.
bullshit. Okay, keep in touch.
I am not. I am not giving up. Not after plus 20 days of killing endless spawns of demons. I am not quitting now. Dervishes killed in Paternoster Row. I have the advantage of of this randomized dungeon that I can access the second one extremely fast, so I need to take advantage of that. We need to finish it today. Anyone else? They're pretty much isolated at this point. Come on, stop running. Pretty good ground textures. Damn, the ground textures here are of a much higher uh, resolution than most of the game. This is pretty high for 2007. It even has those skulls. It has a pretty neat design. I hadn't realized that up until now. Oh well, look at this. We haven't explored this one yet. That's okay. Or did they respawn? No, I don't think we haven't explored this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these ones respawn, but if you look at the map, there's at least one small section we haven't explored. Well, whatever. Whatever, you're all dead. Oh! Now I remember. Malignant Titan. Pretty dangerous. Close, but not enough. Not good enough. Need to be careful with those. I think I'm the only person on this planet with the required patience to do a 100% completion of this game. I'm beginning to think that people must be thinking, nah, you're crazy. There are people who have had much more patience throughout the years. I mean, someone must have been able to beat Battletoads without using save slots. I mean, yes, but I'm pretty sure in this particular case, I'm the only one. At least while streaming. At least while streaming. Maybe offline, yes. I'm sure of it, but while streaming, pretty much I think I'm the only one. Sorry. I think I'm pretty much the only one. No, they can't see me. Well, we might as well kill everything. We might as well kill everything. We'll reach level 32. I am beginning to think this section of the game was designed to prepare you for the Tokyo maps. I don't know why I'm under that impression. Well, the game forced me to explore this whole map without any kind of purpose. And here I thought I could skip this. Well, in the end, guess what? I had to do it. I had to kill every single thing on this map. In this map, sorry. And explore it 100%. What are you gonna do? Please, one more dervish and we're done. I said dervish, not pestilent spirit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that stupid napalm strike. There it is, right at the entrance. And we are done. And we are done. And we are done. Ah.
Good day to you. Anything I can assist you with? And a good day to you.
Yeah. Good day with this. With the macaque.
I need
With this
money for
macaque.
booze and okay, keep in touch.
Ha! Take that. All of the side quests have been completed. Now, yes, over 200
Stunning suit you
side
very good hunter.
quests.
Might be I have one for sale that fits you even better.
Finally. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Alright, we can still do the final analysis of the game and we can actually finish the game.
Thank you. Come again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. As you can see, not a single side quest more. Maybe when we finish the game we get the Tokyo maps, but that's part of the expansion. As you can see, not a single side quest here. Let's go back to the previous station. Not a single side quest inside. Not a single side quest. There isn't a single side quest. As you can see, 100% completion of the game on elite mode. Monument Station, no side quests. 100% completion of the game. Elite mode. Even most of the achievements without any kind of intention of doing them, just killing stuff. But well, the rest is killing even more creatures. Yeah, with different weapons. This is it. One more point here. Almost a legendary set. The Hellgate. To the Hellgate. To Hellgate London. This is it. Final dungeon. Final boss. As you can see, we've achieved after 20 days. Just as a quick recap, a 100% completion of the game before we head over to the final dungeon. Over 200 side quests, elite difficulty, all of these dungeons, crazy side quest lines like the 9 side quests of Doom, the whole map explored. We'll see if once we finish this we get access to the Tokyo maps, but that's part of the expansion. But this is it. This is the final dungeon after 20 days. Then we'll get to the final analysis if the game ends. And this is the final dungeon. St. Paul's Hellgate. Let's see if, well, now I can see it coming that I will get killed 1,000 times and then I won't have enough time for the final analysis. But well, let's see. Let's see how we fare against the final boss, against Sidonai. Oof. Alright, let's go. This is it. Looks like we've got a party ahead of us. What do we have here? Snipers. This is pretty much the final dungeon, so let's expect crazy difficulty. If the final boss turns out to be a pushover, well, no, that it's not because of the game's difficulty. It's because I've completed every single side quest, and I've got the best gear, and pretty much I've grinded for a lot of hours. Then I will, during the final analysis, I've counted the hours we've spent in these during these 20 days, so you'll be surprised by the number, by the final number. Pretty amazing for a game released back in 2007. So let's see. Side on eye, side on eye. Oh, what's that? Let's go for an napalm strike. Do we have some environmental damage? Yes. I'm curious to see how they designed the gameplay mechanics and the level design of the final dungeon and the final battle, because this game has been extremely unique. Ranging from the usage of potions to the level design, to how the level design influences the gameplay mechanics, how the narrow passages force you to have perfect positioning, a lot of slight details that make this game unique. I'm extremely curious as to how unique the final dungeon of the game is. Damn, I'm so hyped after these 20 days, people. We'll finally be able to analyze this. Alright, what else do we have here? So far so good. We have an Nexus seed. Careful. Alright, so they included NPCs for this level, but they actually don't follow you like in most of the previous levels, in which we had NPCs. If I had to bet, or if I had to guess, the final boss will have MMORPG mechanics, because the game originally was an MMORPG. So yeah. I expect a lot of area of effect abilities, similar to an MMORPG game, dungeon, something along those lines. But well, at least I'm extremely happy that at the end of the day, after 20 days, we were able to achieve 100% completion on Elite mode. And besides, I thoroughly analyzed the game while doing that. So we just need to get to the final analysis, and then we should unlock the Tokyo maps. But first, I want to analyze the base vanilla game without the expansion. Level 30. We are just 2 levels above them. Yeah, pretty much if you decide to play the game on Elite difficulty while you aren't forced to do the side quests, you will need to do them. Not all of them like I did, but at least most of them, because otherwise you won't have enough skill points and stats. So yeah. Elite mode pretty much implicitly forces you to achieve a higher level. Though it's not required, but it implicitly forces you to do so. Well, unless you want to get killed every 2 seconds. That's for sure. Let's go for an napalm strike here. What on earth is that above our heads? Alright, this is extremely important because, as you know, the final boss is pretty much the climax of the game. The developers should go for an epic fight. The best gameplay mechanics should be here. And I am waiting to see specifically the contrast between, let's say, the early and mid-game gameplay mechanics and this final boss. Hell, I even want to compare this with late-game mechanics because this should be on a whole other level. Think about something like the final boss in Torchlight 1. Well, that guy was on a whole other level. Alright, let's see. It begins, people. It begins. Alright, the Prophet Emera. We must enter the Hellgate and seal the abomination at its source, Eraser. Yes. To me. Let's go then. Darkspawn Sniper. Yeah, these guys, they do a lot of animations, but they don't deal any damage. There's an Imp Diabolist there. Or in this case, a Darkspawn Diabolist. Well, pretty much this does look like hell. Alright, how much time has it been? 2 hours, 27 minutes. Yeah, I have enough time to do the final analysis. I think I have 2 hours and a half more. I can do the final we can do the final analysis today. We can finish this special and unique game today, people. And then we can go for the Tokyo maps after we've finished the analysis. Then we will try out the London 2038 map. Oh. Okay, they are acting like a meat shield for now. Vortex Rife. Wow. Yeah, I should go for a second napalm strike. Yeah, I better kill these guys before they deplete my meat shields. More damage, come on. Let's go for Plan B. Don't worry. It's still under control. Alright, my shield penetration is not working on these guys. Barely under control. This was an immense horde. Need to kill that one. Yeah, my cooldown times, the cooldown times for my abilities could be better, but I mean, I maxed my damage at this point. Alright, barely, but we did it. Oof, that was a pretty crazy wave. My shield penetration didn't even work. That happens when they are spectrals, but in this case they were demons. But it must be because of the high level. Damn, another wave. Whoa, this is insane. This is kind of like Advent Rising hard mode level, and that was brutal. Like the Seeker Temple Assault in Advent Rising. Damn, that one was crazy. Yeah, my shield penetration is not working on these guys. To top it off, they are demons. It's the only type of enemy that I don't have enhanced critical chance against. The detection range in this game is amazing. They lock on your position and they can chase you all the way to the entrance of the dungeon. What? More of them? A third wave? Wow. At least they don't mute you. A bit more, a bit more. Damn. I knew that was going to happen eventually. God damn it. We'll have to wait for a second napalm strike. I mean, I'm not being able to take them out with beacon alone. 8 seconds. 6, 5. I need to choose a pretty good spot. It has to be against a wall, more or less. More or less over here. What? Where did they go to? What happened to them? No. What happened there? My God.
Goodbye.
So many waves. I've never seen something like that. Ugh. Let's try that again. Luckily they don't respawn. They're just... I bet they're just one wave after the other. But I don't think they respawn. Oof. That was crazy. Even with all of the improvements I made to my gear, I couldn't stop those 3 waves. I cannot imagine completing this game on elite difficulty with 100% completion with a melee character. That was so fast. That's the thing in this game. Regardless of how good your gear may be, regardless of how good your skill tree may be, you can always get killed. Doesn't matter. It has a perfect design regarding its difficulty. Damn, no. The problem is that they are much tougher. It's not the napalm strike. They are much tougher. What? They disappeared. No, that's the problem. Oh no. That's the problem. They disappeared. And it's a bug. Some kind of bug. They were actually surrounding me earlier. Some kind of bug. God damn it. Okay, okay. I need to keep my range. That's it. Alright. Alright, they disappear. Some kind of bug. At least it won't happen when we play London 2038, I bet. Already some kind of bug, they disappear. Because they shouldn't disappear, they are not phased enemies. If they were phased enemies, they are meant to disappear, but these ones, no. No, they are not meant to disappear. No, 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 no. Okay. Damn. Well, at least we could achieve 100% completion today. That's for sure. Come on, I want to fight Sidon. Come on, I want to fight the ultimate demon. Alright. I need to keep them in my sight and in my sights. And if they disappear, I have to keep running endlessly. As you can see, here you can verify that the detection range of the enemies is amazing. They lock onto you and they will chase you all the way to the entrance of the dungeon. All the way. That's pretty amazing because think about farming in World of Warcraft. Ah, they are helping me. Good. And think how brain dead it is. And no, here you can get killed even when you are simply farming. That's a huge improvement. It forces you to constantly think, regardless of of how good your gear may be. All right, we've beaten the third wave. It had a bit of a bug there. We know that the vanilla version of the game has some bugs like this one. It can also crash. That's why everyone plays London 2038. But of course, I have to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if I'm reviewing the game, I need to fourth wave. I need to analyze the vanilla version first. Then otherwise it wouldn't be fair. Careful. Could it be a bug? Could they be invisible? No, doesn't look like it. Damn, imagine playing this hardcore mode. Kind of like one life, like in Doom or Diablo. This one would be 1,000 times much more difficult. What is this? Is this an endless spawn? Could it be? Could it be, people? Don't think so. That would be so unusual of this game. It's just crazy hard, I believe. Consider I'm using legendary gear and I'm a bit over leveled. I mean, imagine what would happen if I had kind of like average gear. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll try something, people. Wait. We'll see if it's an endless spawn. Ah, yeah. No, God, I mean, you are meant to go through it. Vanquish these 5 damn, I feel so stupid right now. Sorry, I feel so stupid. There was no way to... There was no way to tell, but... Wait, I have a transmission. Don't attack me so fast. Well, at least those of you watching this as a YouTube bot will be able to... Won't do the same stupid mistake as I did. Remember that I don't watch guides before playing games on stream. Are we done? Here we go. Transmission. Emra. Sidonai, the Lord of Lust and Master of our world's burn. He's mine. No, he is mine. I am meant to kill him. It falls on you to close the Hellgate, Eraser. Truth is within you. Let it shine upon the gate. Let the unholy scar upon our realm tremble at your touch. Well, this is a reference to what we did during the previous stream, the 5th prophet. Well, be sure to check out that one in case you are interested. There we go. For the context. You must obliterate the 5 unholy lies that govern this cursed gate. You must destroy despair, rush, flow, discord, and bedlam. Damn, goddammit, we are not done yet. Look at this. Only then will the gate fall. Okay. In the meantime, I will deal with this eldest. That's Sidonai, the supreme demon. The eldest demon. Okay. She's following me. Okay. Pretty much, I cannot see much. This is supposed to be hell. Oh! Muted. See, this is why you should always be on your toes. Alright, that... Now I get it. That barrier there is placed so you cannot retreat. So you cannot retreat to the previous dungeon, a tactic I've also been using, of course. Alright, so that final spawn... Okay. If I go back, they are going to spawn, and I won't be able to simply use a health injector. Alright, it was specifically placed so you actually cannot retreat to the previous dungeon. A pretty clever design, if I do say so myself, because I haven't seen it in a lot of games. Because this is pretty much like a gauntlet. One dungeon inside of the other one. The structure of Diablo 1, pretty much. Not Diablo 2, but Diablo 1. Wow. That's a lot of snipers. Better break their line of sight. Discord. Hey, here you are. Alright, so they are just legendary spawns. We have to kill these 5 legendary spawns. And that's it. Then we... Damn. Come on. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm muted. See, that's the thing. The balance between the usage of potions and the overall difficulty of the game, that's something that can pretty much ruin the gameplay mechanics. And I know that nowadays we take it for granted, but think about, I have used this example throughout the whole series. The original Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, that game was ruined exclusively by the usage of potions. God damn it, what's with this thing? It's immortal. There are 5 of these things? Alright. That might feel like I'm killing Discord, kind of like closing a Discord server. Does it even move the health bar? God damn it, what's... If we had numbers, hit point numbers on the health bar, we would be amazed. What the fuck is this thing? God damn it. Wow. Careful, it's changing the attack pattern. Luckily, I can see the red frames around the health bar. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to tell if we are actually dealing damage to this thing. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Don't crash. Sometimes this vanilla version crashes. I think this is way too much for the game engine. God damn it. Let's fight over here then. You have to be kidding me. This is way too much. This is absolutely crazy. Wow. I think I should have brought 100 health injectors. Well. Oh, damn it, my hand. My hand. God damn it. God damn it, that was insane. That was insane, people. Well, 1 down. 4 to go. Vanquish the 5 lies. I don't want to imagine how the other 4 are, and how the final boss may be. The worst part is that this NPC does nothing. Oof. Oh yeah, that Discord monster was absolutely crazy. Talking about, it was like the final boss in Torchlight with an infinite health bar. Pretty much the same. So so yeah. Taking into account that the creator of the Fate series, which then became the Torchlight series, was involved in this, I can see its influence. Careful, they can stun me and kill me in 1 second. I can see a lot of the DNA of Fate and Torchlight in here, though Torchlight was released after this game, but the creator worked on this one. Not only the creator of Diablo 1, but also the creator of Fate 1. Great isometric action RPG, just like Diablo 1 with a gauntlet system. So yeah, I can see a lot of influences. Pretty much this game, I'll begin this final analysis once we finish the game, if I don't get killed by the final boss 1,000 times today. If that's the case, we'll finish on Thursday. But yeah, the gauntlet system, kind of like creating one dungeon inside of the other one, that's so typical of Diablo 1 and Torchlight 1. There's the second one. The Tristram Cathedral level. This game is like playing Diablo 1 in 3D. If I had to say, I'll begin the analysis by saying that either today or on Thursday, because flaw. All right, this one it's all right. It's a husk, but what the? It's a husk. What's that enemy type? Despair. Is that another one of the lies? No, this is a common enemy. One I've never seen before. Or no, Backlash Glimmering. It must be one of the lies. Otherwise, it's a unique enemy type. If that's the case, we will lure that thing in. Go for Napalm Strike. Damn. Yeah, I remember the animations are broken. Oh well, anyways, it's working. It's burning. I managed to lay a burn on this thing. Well, now we have a foothold because we've cleared most of the dungeon, most of hell. I mean, this is pretty much the end of the game. Damn. Just need... No, I shouldn't go that way, because there are more enemies in there. Since the detection range is indefinite in this game, they'll chase me and they'll kill me. No, this way. This way. You need to be extremely tidy and organized when clearing a dungeon in this game, especially one as dangerous as this one. God damn it, this one also has a pretty insane hit point bar. Was it one of the 5 lies? It had to be. I mean, no common enemy can last that long, let's be honest. But it wasn't legendary. Alright, let's go for the other one. Damn. We might need to leave the final analysis for the next time. We could finish the game today, open the Tokyo Maps expansion, and do the final analysis next time, because sorry, my original idea was to do it today, but I wasn't expecting this so much of a challenge. There it is, flaw. Alright, this one deals area of effect damage and also spawns its Thunderstruck. Alright, and it also spawns enemies. Alright. careful. Oh, this one will. Damn, this one is even worse. Yeah. I need to isolate this one and kill it without engaging any other enemies. The problem is that the artificial intelligence of husks in this game, of this type of enemy, is to retreat and let the summons do the job. However, I have a pretty good range, so we should take that. We should take that advantage. We need to take advantage of that and try not to engage the summons or any other mobs. Damn, I cannot imagine doing this with a melee character. Kind of like impossible. I mean, how are you meant to defend against that? Those orbs, those electric orbs, deal an insane amount of damage, and the summons as well, because you can see that they are kind of like, they have TL names that indicates that they are rare enemies. So this guy spawns rare enemies. Let's go for an napalm strike. Maybe we can clear the area of the fire elementals. Let me go for that. Oop, see what I mean? That was just one orb. One of all of those tiny orbs. Come on. I somehow killed some of the fire elementals. We need to deal damage right now. Now's our chance. Oh, there's a sniper. Alright. Doesn't seem to be moving. Alright, looks. Alright. Looks like the detection range bugged a bit. There you go. I mean, not the detection range, the pathfinding in this case, because it could see me. They can always see you, because the detection range is indefinite. They can chase you all the way to the entrance of the dungeon. No. Should go for a napalm strike, then beacon. Alright, we've killed the spawns. Time to deal some more damage. See how it tries to evade the player. That's a pretty amazing artificial intelligence. Something most reviewers don't pay attention to, and is extremely important. I always hate it when they don't take that into account. See how it retreats, because it's actually a summoner. And it's amazing that the artificial intelligence of this specific, of all of the husks in the game, is like this, retreating and trying to kill you from afar with the summons. Damn. We may need to take him out. No. Don't forget to dodge. Damn. Napalm strike. Please work. There we go. My god, look at this. Those health bars are amazing. Consider that I'm using all legendary gear. I mean, it's not that I'm using common gear. I'm using legendary gear with fully enchanted, with all of the perks and everything. Oh, damn it. Yeah, definitely. The previous one wasn't a lie. No! Shit. I cannot root in place and increase my damage. It forces you to constantly dodge. Come on. We're almost there. This is like an MMORPG fight at this point. Two down, three to go. Wow. I think I'll change the qualification for this game. I wasn't expecting this. This is top-notch level design. Because it's not a coincidence that the gameplay mechanics that we find here, they are specifically designed for this arena. Imagine doing this in the sewers or the most common dungeons of the game. You would have no room to escape, you would die instantly. How the level design influences the gameplay mechanics in this game is the one thing I admire the most about it, alongside the perfect balance between the usage of potions and the difficulty curve. Because as I've been telling you, the unbalanced usage of potions ruined the original Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I hope they fixed it for the re-reckoning edition. Hell, it's full of snipers. See, it's also extremely dangerous at the same time, because here you cannot break the line of sight of the snipers. It was specifically designed for this kind of fight. Because if you can break the line of sight, generally in most dungeons, what you would do to counter snipers is breaking their line of sight. Right? So the level design somehow helps you to find a weakness and learn how to position yourself perfectly. But in this case, in this specific dungeon, this place is full of snipers, and you can barely break their line of sight. So it's pretty well done. Pretty well done to it's something that most reviewers ignore, and I don't like it. When they don't take into account how the level design, how much the level design influences the gameplay mechanics. This is something I've also seen in Avencast Rise of the Mage. That I've commented during my final analysis. No, it's not the time to loot. Nothing's gonna save me at this point. Avencast Rise of the Mage forces you to fight in narrow corridors, and because of how the gameplay mechanics work, you don't have a lot of room. Alright, that's the entrance of the dungeon. Because of how the gameplay mechanics work, you don't have a lot of room to cast your spells. And casting spells in Avencast Rise of the Mage, amazing game. I think it's the second game I awarded a perfect qualification alongside Advent Rising. But the level design perfectly influences the gameplay mechanics. That's something most reviewers don't pay attention to. How narrow the corridors are generally, how that forces you to have perfect positioning. For example, here, as I've said, it's extremely difficult to break the line of sight of the snipers in this specific dungeon. But in previous dungeons, remember that we went through sewers and pretty narrow corridors, and I had no room to maneuver, and most of my deaths have been because enemies pretty much surrounded me and killed me. Oh damn! It's a phased enemy. The next slice is a phased enemy. This will be a problem. This will be a problem. I hope it's a squishy at least, which I don't think so. Damn. that means it will appear like this behind me. Yes, it's a bit more squishy, but it's more dangerous. Damn, it spawns polyps. If that thing can mute me, I'll need to be extremely careful. Yeah, no. Close one. No. No, 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 no. No, no, wait. No. I need to be alone. I need to be alone with him. Careful, that's one of the most dangerous enemy types. The lies are kind of like enhanced versions of the most dangerous enemies of the game. Careful. Damn, I hit a wall. Luckily it doesn't mute you. Damn. No. Damn, the dungeon is so huge that I've lost track of where's the entrance. Then it has to be over here. Need to be careful, I don't want to face a pack of mobs. It's not... Alright, it's somehow over there. Sorry, somewhere. Sorry, at this point I'm way too nervous. I don't want to restart at the entrance of the dungeon. Please understand. Where are you? Where are you? No. See, it waits for you to face some mobs, to encounter some mobs. That's so typical of this game. I mean, in case you didn't know, this is the original Borderlands. Kind of like the predecessor. There we go. 3 down. 3 down. Just 2 more. Yeah, if you try to do this without legendary gear, you are dead. The game implicitly forces you to have perfect gear at least. Alright, there's the entrance. Alright, now I'll try to keep track of it, because then it disappears on the minimap. Okay, pretty much I can see we're going right through the center of the map. Yeah, besides, pay attention to this. The fog of war, well, I know that's an RTS term, but we can apply it here. It doesn't let you see where they may be. That's another lie. Oh, this enemy type is a spawner. It's a summoner. It's a charged. Careful. So it drops these polyps and they actually explode. They are like the banelings in StarCraft. Extremely dangerous. So what we can do is... I know! This one says Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper... It could be that it spawns rare Soul Reapers and those spawn the polyps. Something like that. I couldn't see much, sadly. Well, but I can target them from here. I'm blindly targeting them. So it has kind of like a Praetorian guard of Soul Reapers around it. And this one is... See how intelligent, how clever the level design is? These enemies, you have to blindly attack them, because you cannot see. You cannot see. They regenerate their shields, pretty much like a standard Orville. And they spawn polyps all over the place. Damn, I cannot imagine the final boss of the game. I mean, how can it get worse than this? At least I can break their line of sight, because they are slower. Alright, the critical... That must have been a critical hit. I mean, its health dropped immediately. There you are. Could it be that you spawn rare Soul Reapers? No, I don't think so. I think it was some kind of Praetorian or Honor Guard around it to protect it. Alright, as soon as I attack him, the polyps and the others. Alright, so this is a ranged enemy. How am I supposed to get through this? It's a spawner. We have to go for a perfectly placed napalm strike. Damn. If I get killed here, we'll continue on Thursday. Sorry, but it's way too much. Anyways, the objective has been updated, so we can skip the previous dungeon. No! Muted. See, this is why the game is dangerous, regardless of your gear. When you are muted, you cannot use health potions, and they actually have a cooldown. How can I take down that thing? I need to measure the range. 51. I'm still not in range. I think it spawns rare enemies, which in turn spawn more polyps. And they're like kind of like banelings. As soon as I... There we go. The blind spot? I think we found a blind spot. Could it be? Please, 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 a blind spot? In its defenses? Don't think so. Damn, there must be a lot of Orbiles, a lot of these Soul Reapers around. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm actually surrounded at this point. The worst part is that I'm surrounded and I cannot see if I'm surrounded. I have to guess. I have to blindly pinpoint the enemy location and kind of like picture. I know that they are to my right. Break their line of sight. The worst part is that we also have snipers coming out of nowhere. Alright, this is crazy. Can we go for an napalm strike? No. No. I think we are already muted. No, we are electrocuted. But they are regenerating their shields quietly over there. Am I muted? No. Please don't. Let's try to use this spot. See, they are regenerating their shields like that. When they do that, I should be in range. Well, damn it, I wasn't expecting this. Give me that. Damn, my health injectors dropped from 60 to 20 to 28. I need to be careful. If they mute me, they will kill me. They will kill me in a second. I need to pick them off one at a time. See, please, place a blind spot. No. What are you doing here? What, are you spawning snipers out of nowhere? Right behind me? Well, it wouldn't be a surprise. Patience. This game requires patience. This is a game that requires patience. Especially on Elite mode. Patience. I need patience. What? See how fast you can die. See how fast the polyps explode and you're as good as dead. I should have shield penetration, but it doesn't matter. As soon as I can kill them, alright. There should be a Darkspawn Diabolist, alright? I'm blindly targeting it. Hope it works. Yes, it's working. Come on, we need to kill that thing. That one is actually distributing shields to the other ones. Alright, there's another imp. There's another Diabolist there. Damn. And I'm out of range. So I don't want to... No, polyps. These are like the banelings, as I've said in StarCraft. They explode, and you die. Before you know it. Before you know it, you're dead. They're kamikazes. Let me root. Come on, beacon. There we go. That one is bugged. Sometimes it happens, but this is a pretty bad place for this to happen. To have a bugged Orville. Damn. Wait. The hit box doesn't work for a sec. There we go. Terrible place. Terrible place to have one of those bags. Oh damn it. This is endless. I'll reach level 32 at this rate. Alright, there they are. I think I'm in range. Ah! Come on! No, don't bother me! I was about to kill him. Well, I mean, I wasn't close to killing him, but I could target that thing. Appropriately for a sec there. Yes, it spawns kind of like a Praetorian Guard that you cannot even see because of the fog. From here, it's a blind kill. Give me beacon. Give me beacon. Come on. I need to scratch its health. If I can scratch its health, it won't be able to recover it. It can only recover its shield. Damn, I'm run out of mana potions. Come on. God damn it. What is it now? What else? I told you we were surrounded. There we go. Another blind kill. Okay. We're in range. Good. Right, it only recharges the shield, but not the health. Not the health. I'm out of range, damn. Don't get close. Don't get close. I'm out of mana potions. I cannot believe it. I brought 40 with me. Yeah, definitely we are not finishing this today with this. I wasn't expecting to find this animal, this beast here. God damn it. Polyps. Yeah. Deepest apologies, people. Those of you watching this as a YouTube ball, I thought we could beat this today, but I wasn't expecting to find this crazy beast and all of those side quests. We'll be lucky if we can actually kill this thing and update the objective. God damn it. What an amazing and clever enemy spawn design. See how many of all of those around it, they are spawned by that same guy. That's how Orbiles work. But this one is kind of like a supercharged Orbile that also spawns polyps. Generally, you can drop an up-on strike and kill the, let's say, the Praetorian Guard. But this one also drops, it spawns polyps that target you. So, alright, looks like we've killed most of the enemies around us, so we just need to continue killing the polyps. We can do it. Alright. Anyways, I'm not doing the final boss without mana potions. Careful, those can still kill us. See how tiny they are. How dangerous. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Go for a ranged class. After seeing this, imagine doing this with a melee character. The rule of thumb that I've countlessly said throughout this stream is always the same. In MMORPG games, there's only one option, and that's ranged characters. Except extremely specific circumstances, always go for a ranged character. Come on. Consider that without this... Oh, God damn it, my hand... Side on I. So that one's... Oh my god. Ah. I don't think this is gonna work. I bet we'll have to fight this guy. Please, let me be wrong. What on earth? Yeah, we are not done yet. At least I've updated the objective, so... What? Yeah. I think... Dead? This guy is bugged. I should definitely go back for more... Look at that! The health bar is not that much, I guess. I need to remember to run. Yeah, doing this without mana... This is the final boss. Oh... Shit, a bullet hell, just what I needed. A bullet hell. Well, maybe... Right, it's a Stan Wars all over again, instead of Star Wars. That's how we used to call Star Wars The Old Republic. It's a Stan Wars all over again. Look at that. So this is the final boss at least. Yeah, at least it can kill me in one blow. Alright, it doesn't regenerate the health. What the... No! Dead. Yeah, we're dead. I think I'll turn invisible for a sec here. At least I know that this is... Ah, it also spawns polyps. Super fast polyps. Well, at least the objective has been updated, so at least I won't have to do the rest all over again. Let's buy some... How much has it been? 3 hours and 20 minutes. Alright, let's finish the game today. And go for the final analysis next time once we get the Tokyo maps, I guess. I don't know. Or should we try next time? The objective has already been updated, so... At least we won't have to kill the other guys. My god, my hand... He's in such pain. quiet. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I think the worst part was the final orbital. That final orbital. All right, we have a lot of money. All right, we'll go for something crazy like this. Large. All right, then let's assign them. 55 more or less. Let's go for something like that. All right. Give me a sec. My hand. Critical chance multiplier against the worst part of it is that thing. I knew this was going to happen. The only blind spot of my gear is that I don't have an enhanced critical chance against demons, which is precisely the only enemy type I've encountered here in the final dungeon. So,
Goodbye.
well, we could go for something extra damage against him. No, but we have one relic, 3 straight batteries. We'll have to. I could specifically tailor these for this fight. This is a fuel. I don't have the mod shape. We could try. Well, we could try outright damage, but that won't be enough. You actually need critical chance against that beast. Well, I have a bit of room for improvement, but that at least calms my mind that I precisely don't have counters against demons. That's the problem, and that thing is a demon. Oh well. Anyways, the base damage of this automatic rifle should be more than enough. I mean, it's legendary. It doesn't get any better than this. It's the best gear in the game. At least the offline version. Oof. Well, but at least... Yeah, it would have been much worse if I hadn't updated the objective before getting killed by that beast. It was actually not as bad as the final lie. Alright. I wonder if these guys... Yeah, they respawned. Hello again, how are you doing? Luckily I have invisibility. I cannot imagine doing this with a melee character and not having invisibility. Well, actually you could rush through that gate, to be honest. Defeat Sidonai. Hi. How are you, Sidonai? That's my tomb, right there. Imagine doing this on hardcore difficulty and dying right there. Instant suicide. Alright, there you are. Please. Alright, the health. Alright, it dropped health. Alright, it has area of effect damage. But now I have health injectors. Yeah, it wasn't fair. I had no health injector. Yeah, pretty much this would be impossible without all of this terrain. To backpedal, yeah, this is basically a backpedal, the ultimate backpedal. This boss. You need to... Whoa. Alright, I think it has a limit for that attack. There's a range limit. I need to remember where I'm not actually dealing damage to that thing. I'm out of range. There we go, we're dealing damage, come on. Please. There we go. It's not as bad as that final Orville. No! I take that back. It's as bad as that final Orville. This'll take several tries. Yeah, they realized that this was way too much, and they let you respawn, goddammit. Yeah, that final Orville, at least I could somehow manage it, but this one is an insta kill. Remember that the game was extremely unbalanced in this offline version, but well. We'll finish this today, and once we get access to the Tokyo maps, we'll do the final analysis next time. Next time we'll do the final analysis. Going over plus 20 days of gameplay. We'll do an in-depth analysis with everything we've seen. God damn it. Come on, I want to see the end of the game. I deserve it. I did all of these side quests. This will probably be the only gameplay on YouTube with 100% completion. I mean, there were more than 200 side quests. At least it will be unique. Hi again. Your boss is pretty hard. Thanks. I have an appointment with him. Thank you. I could trigger invisibility a bit more against this guy, but I think he anyways detects me. Yeah, they had to add this because otherwise it would have been crazy. I mean. Alright. This is bagged. Out of nowhere. Just how I like it. Come on, let's try to not die. Let's try not to die. Yeah, you have to actually... Oh, they chase you. That's why I've been getting killed. They chase you. They're just like the... Alright, I faced some enemies. That was a one-hit kill. Wow. Wow. There's pretty much nothing I could do against that. That was a one-hit kill. Wow. No, I cannot believe this. Yeah, they probably realized that the final boss is completely broken. I cannot believe this. It's a respawn simulator. It kills you in one blow. And that's it. Pretty amazing. Wow. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't suggest this to people who aren't used to the structure that games from the early 2000s had. I mean, with all of this backtracking and then getting to the final boss, knowing that you can kill him because you can actually. It's just like Diablo. This is pretty much Diablo 3D. Knowing that you can actually get there and kill, and I actually killed all of those lies without dying once, but and then that you, all right, we'll do this. We'll preemptively heal. I'll try not to die, but it's pretty much impossible, people. Pretty much impossible. It kills you in one blow, and you cannot dodge that leap. You have to stay behind some of the rocks. This guy is kind of like this bagged corpse is kind of like my reference, kind of like my compass. There it is. Yeah, it could probably be killed without dying, but yeah, sorry. After those 5 lies, my my hands, heart, and the gameplay mechanics are insane. You have no way to dodge this, so yeah. God
Goodbye.
damn it, that was so fucking fast. There's no defense against this shit. God damn it. Sorry, people, but it's impossible to dodge. It's impossible to dodge. With this, with the pathfinding the game has, and the fact that turning invisible doesn't work, it's pretty much. I mean, the boss is not impossible because it loses health, but doing it in one run, that would be a challenge. That's for sure. Oof. God damn it. If I stop today and try to do it in one run, next time the no the the rest of the creatures are gonna respawn and we'll have to clear this all over again. We won't have to kill the bosses, yes, but still, I think we should finish this today so we can go for the expansion next time. It shouldn't be as brutal as this. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can dodge this. Damn, I've encountered brutal mechanics. I mean, believe it or not, Forza Motorsport 2 and Forza Horizon 1 both of them have. Well, Forza Horizon 1 has a pretty broken difficulty, but Forza Motorsport 2 is also brutally difficult. Certainly one of the hardest simulation racing game that you'll see. Yes, even more than iRacing and everything you are thinking about right now, because of the artificial intelligence, and without assists your car is actually slower and you cannot use upgrades and that. God damn it, look at that. I can barely target that thing. So those are, yeah, that's the problem. That so, well, at least we survived. Those are super fast polyps that you cannot dodge. So I should save my sprint for those. All right. So yeah, that's a good idea to save my sprint. See, they chase me even when I'm invisible. I should save my, yeah, but I can't do that. I can't do that because he also leaps at me. I need to ensure I have the only way to kill the polyps. Come on. Come on. No. See that it stunned me and it killed me. There's no way to to dodge that. It can detect you even if you're invisible. There's no way you can dodge that. It's the ultimate troll boss. It will stun you. There's nothing you can do. It emphasizes the hardest mechanic this game has. Kind of like exponentially. First hit, it stuns you and then it kills you. The only way to survive that would be to have a perfect build, which is impossible because you have there's no respec option in this game, in this offline version at least. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I don't know if I should give the developers extra points for the difficulty when we do the final analysis, or curse them for creating such a for exploiting their most broken game mechanic, which is a stun lock attack like that. It's impossible to dodge. Like that, I remember there was a mob in Darksiders 2 at the beginning of the game that would kill you in one blow. The Smith. Alright. Can go for an napalm strike. I could go for a napalm. There's the polyps. No. Let's try to avoid them. They are super fast polyps. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why. No. Well, dead. So he stunned me, and the polyps killed me.
Goodbye.
Wow. 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 There's no way I'm not finishing this tonight. I will postpone my final analysis, but this guy is going down tonight, and we are beating the game tonight. Elite difficulty with all of the side quests. I don't know if I'll end up getting asleep, but I'm killing this thing today. Oof. Oof. I cannot imagine. This is so broken. I cannot imagine a melee a melee class trying to do this. Can you imagine? You should really know what you're doing by now. No sweat. I really know what I'm doing. The thing is that I love how the game tells you. I do know. The thing is that the mechanic is it's impossible to counter. Luckily someone in the development team had the idea of no. Let the player restart and kill that thing so he can see the ending at least. Then if the player wants, then he can do a personal challenge and try to kill him in one run. But let the player finish the game, because otherwise it would be way too much. Nice try. No. Stay put. Don't stun me. Yeah, you should have. Maybe if you have a lot of stun, specifically you have a lot of stun resistance. Oh no, some of them got through. Is it me, or that thing is getting a bit more aggressive? Please just don't spawn the polyps. You can do the rest of your build, but don't spawn the polyps. The super fast polyps. No. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Yeah, you probably, if you want to do it in one run, you need to have an insane amount of stun resistance specifically, which is useless it's a useless stat most of the time. A lot of stun resistance, and maybe you don't get stunned but die by that first attack. If you manage to receive the damage but not get stunned but die by that first attack, you can actually dodge the second and the third attacks. So yes, there is a way to kill it in one run. And then you also need to have extra critical chance and damage. I mean, an extra 100% damage against demons specifically. And well, my gear, as you could see, the is designed to kind of like tackle the normal game. This is not part of the normal game. You could see that I even cleared the last dungeon without dying, first try. But that thing is totally broken. I mean, well, I think I'll award them extra points for leaving it clear that if you want to finish the final dungeon in one run, you'll need to be an expert. And when I say an expert, you need gear you need to gear specifically to counter this one. Well, but we can do it. Hi there, this corpse will be with us. Will be remembered for the ages to come. Come on. Are we even dealing damage to this beast? Let's preemptively heal. I'm healing preemptively. Come on, we're almost there. Don't kill me again, please. Don't kill me again. Let us finish this. I've beaten everything. I've done every single side quest. God damn it. I'm way too close. No. Yeah, if you can dodge the polyps, you have to be kidding me. Sorry for that, people. But well, there was no way to to avoid that. It was pretty much unavoidable. What's this? Oh.
Have you any idea how many worlds we... That's funny. I remember him being a bit taller. What a mess. No matter then. Plenty of time to tidy the place, eh? And me with a whole Dark Legion of my very own. I suppose I am indebted to you for that. Mind you, never has an eldest, new or otherwise, been beholden to anyone or anything. My thanks can only extend so far. Niceties aren't exactly in the job description, you see. So I'm afraid our time together is just about up. Off you go then.
What?
Can't imagine First will be happy about this.
What? That was Murmur. So he didn't die originally. Wait, what's this? You unlocked nightmare difficulty. Wait. What the? Damn, it got... The game got... Look at this. The game got bagged. Look at this. Sorry. The game got bagged after that fight. God damn it. There's no auto run in this game, just in case you're wondering. God damn it. There we go. Loot? Do we have loot? Alright. That was brutal. Sorry for all of the respawns. Exit game. Sorry for... Well, let's see what we have in here. Sorry for all of the respawns. It's pretty much impossible to avoid those hits. It's pretty much impossible. If you want to do it in one run, stun resistance, frame perfect dodging, and extra critical chance and damage against demons. You need to grind even more and further beyond, just so you can perfectly gear towards this. And this is it. Oof. What a ride, people. What a ride after. There you can see David Brevik, the creator of Diablo 1, the designer of the combat system in Diablo 1. We read an article during the first stream, just in case you are interested, about him and how he went from the turn-based combat to the real-time gameplay mechanics. Alright, how much time has it been? 3 hours and 46 minutes. Alright, we'll leave the final analysis for next time. And I want to see if I can access the Tokyo maps. There you have it, David Brevik. We also have the creator of the Fate series. Wow, my hands done. Wow, what a ride, people. For 20 days, exactly 21 days. Well, actually it was 20 days because one of the streams was a split, so it was exactly 20 days. Alright. Let's see if we get the Tokyo maps now. That was a pretty crazy final boss. Not how I would have designed it. I would have gone for something different because it's pretty much stun lock. It exponentially exacerbates the most common mechanic of this game, the stumble. The fact that the balance between the usage of potions and the difficulty curve will always be the same because you can be stunned and silenced or silenced, and you cannot use potions and kill in a matter of seconds like this. It was pretty much, the final boss was pretty much an exacerbation of the gameplay mechanics we've seen throughout the whole game, but the specific mechanic which makes this game unique. But it was exponentially brutal. If you are not prepared, you'll have to do it like this. Regardless of your ability, I did a lot of response. It was absolutely normal. Regardless of your ability, your gear and everything, you'll have to do a lot of response because there's no defense against that. It's designed this way, pretty much 100%. So yeah, final thoughts. It could have been much better, but well, I guess they decided to exponentially exacerbate the signature, the stumble of the core gameplay mechanic. You think about the Blade Slayers, a lot of the enemies we've encountered throughout the 5 acts. Speaking of that, we didn't get the notice of Act 5 ended. We'll get it now, I assume. Pretty much you could see that this was the basic mechanic to kill the player. Stun the player, it can be a level 1 mob or the final boss. The game has a failsafe to always keep the player on his toes. Regardless of how good your gear may be, regardless of how pro you may be, there's no defense against that. The only one I could imagine is specifically gear your character to specifically counter that stun lock. If you can somehow survive that stun lock, you will receive a lot of damage, but you will survive. Alright. Let's see. Can I keep playing? Do I get the Tokyo maps? Do I get a... Well, I've unlocked Nightmare difficulty. Alright, but I want to see if I get... It restarts! Wow. It restarts on Nightmare. Okay. Okay, it restarts on Nightmare. And I couldn't access the Tokyo maps in the end. Okay. 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 and I couldn't access the Tokyo maps because I pretty much explored everything. It just restarts. Level 30 zombie. Alright, it's like Diablo. So they left a cliffhanger because they were... Originally the idea was to continue. Of course, we are not doing this today. So the original idea was to continue with this. Alright, so the Tokyo maps are not accessible in this offline version, which is pretty much the only version that survived. The original servers were taken down. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. We still have the final analysis then. So we'll do this. This is the schedule we are gonna follow. Instead of doing nightmare difficulty, of the vanilla game, on Thursday I'll do the final analysis. Slowly but surely, I'll take my time. Remember that my analyses are pretty in-depth and with a lot of all of the details we've seen throughout these 20 days. So I want to go in depth and go over all of the details now that we've finished. And we'll use Thursday for the final analysis. And then, instead of going for nightmare difficulty of this vanilla version, we'll play the game with the mod, with London 2038, since in the end we were unable to access the Tokyo maps. So we will do the final analysis on Thursday, just like we usually do, and then we will play London 2038, right? We'll play the mod. We'll play Sayona's mod. By the way, thanks Sayona for being with me, for accompanying me through this journey. If you are watching, I know a lot of you watch these as YouTube bots. Thanks to anyone who may have taken the time to watch my streams either as a YouTube bot or, well, a Twitch bot. They only last 7 days, well, whatever. Or as a Twitch bot in that case, but that's highly improbable. Right, so we are gonna do that. We'll continue with the mod. We'll play London 2038 after the final analysis. So next time, the final analysis. Sorry, I have no more time. I wasn't expecting this to be so brutal. My idea was 2 hours of gameplay and 2 hours the final analysis. Or a bit more, 2 hours and a half, something like that. But, I have no more time. I have to go. So, on Thursday, final analysis. We will go over 20 days of gameplay with my classic analysis. In depth, paying respect. I mean, the game is not dead. To all of the features and the excellent gameplay mechanics the game had to offer, taking everything into account and doing a fair review of the vanilla version. Because if I were to include the London 2038 mod, it would be way too much, because this is actually the vanilla version you can access without any kind of mod. So, to be fair, I'll analyze the base game, as I've been constantly saying. Then we'll play London 2038, right? With all of the crazy things that Sayona and his team have implemented for this game. I'm eager to see that. But maybe first we do some things. Of course, the final analysis, and then as I've said, I have a surprise. I always have end of the year surprises with the collections to share and expand game knowledge of all of our great audience. I know a lot of you watch these as YouTube bots. Lately, you've been watching my streams as YouTube bots. So I have one collection to showcase. I'm looking at the means to showcase them. So we'll have that. We'll have the final analysis, and we'll play London 2030. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. What an impressive final boss. And have a great week. We'll see each other on Thursday for the final analysis of Hellgate London, probably earlier than today. So it's been my pleasure. Have a great week. See you all on Thursday. All right. There's a bit of a delay. Bye bye. Have a great week. There we go. Right. Be sure to stay tuned for the final analysis, people. We have a lot of things to review and take into account. It was a pretty unique and particular game. Right. Have a great week. See you all next time.